Hi, this is the Color Thief, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to edit the course syllabus. So when you open it up in PowerPoint, it's going to look like this. It's one page and two pages. And within these pages, there's all these little boxes that are the sections that you can edit. So the first thing I want to show you how to do is to change the size of the box. So let's say that your expectations don't quite fill up this whole space. What you can do is click on the box and select it, go down to the bottom where the arrow appears, click, and then just drag up. Now, since I've got this space right here, I can add another section. So that's the second thing I want to show you. To add another section, you are just going to copy and paste this box and then adjust the size. So the easiest way to do this is actually a graphic design trick. You hold Alt, click, drag, and then release Alt. So you have to hold Alt the whole time. So once you have this, I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to get it so that it lines up the way I want it to. I'm going to try and make the spacing pretty consistent here and here. I'm going to bring this up so that it has spacing between the other boxes. So I've showed you how to resize boxes. I've showed you how to add another box. Now let's talk about headers. So in the zip file, you're going to see a folder that says headers. When you click on that, you're going to see a whole bunch of different words. These are all the different headers that come with this product. So they're all PNGs, which means that you don't need to have a specific font or a specific program. You can just click on them and they're going to stay the same way. They're going to look the same way that they look right now. So let's say that I want to have a box that talks about academic honesty. I scroll up to the front, I click it, I'm just going to drag and drop it into my PowerPoint, and you're going to see it's pretty big. I made them larger than they need to be just to make sure that we don't get any pixelation. When you shrink this down, you want to hold the corner and shrink it down like this. It's going to take just kind of some eyeballing to get it to be a similar size to the other ones, but yeah, that's no big deal. So you have this, you get it in the middle. You can actually use the arrow keys to get really detailed with your moving around. And there you have it. So we have changed the size of a box. Oops, excuse me. We've changed the size. We've added a new one. We've added a header. In terms of custom text, you can see that all of these sections just have a text box. And all of the font is the same. So it's all Arial size 12. Some of it is bolded, some of it's caps, but it's all Arial 12. So to create a text box over here, I could go like here, click a text box, make it right here. But the easier thing to do, I think, is to select a text box I already have, copy and paste. So just like before, press Alt, click, drag, release, and then release Alt. And then when you have that, you can highlight it, you can type whatever you want to type. So whenever you're done with this and you're ready to print, printing is pretty self-explanatory. You go to File, you go to Prints, and then you click OK. You shouldn't need to do anything else. If you do notice that after you print, the boxes are not showing up, like they're just too light, I recommend darkening them just a little bit. So what you can do is select, and you can actually select all the boxes if you want. And I'm just holding Shift, selecting the boxes and making sure not to get the text. Oh, that's wrong. Then go to Format, Fill, and then you can just choose a different gray, and that'll make it a little bit darker. You can also create outlines around the boxes if you want them to be more visible. So to do that, same thing. You select, and I would select a bunch at a time. Make sure you don't get the text. And then go to Format, but instead of Fill, we're going to look at Line. So we're going to choose a black line. You can play with the weights, you can make it thicker or thinner, you can play with the dash lines. You can see right here I made a mistake and I clicked the text instead of the box. So the way you can fix that is just clicking it, go back to format, and go no line. And then that'll take it off. So I hope that this has helped. By the time you're done, you will have a beautiful and modern syllabus that your kids will be able to read because it won't just be a wall of text. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. If there is a header that you want that you don't see within the file, I'd be happy to make it for you, so just let me know. Otherwise, enjoy your product and have a lovely day.